Deep within a quiet village stood an ancient banyan tree. Beneath its sprawling branches lived a woman known only as grandmother. Her hair was the color of moonlight, and her face was a map of 1,000 stories. Though she lived alone and possessed very little, a radiant smile never left her lips. The villagers often wondered how she stayed so peaceful. Life in the village was a constant struggle. The rains were unpredictable, the work was exhausting, and many carried the heavy burden of worry. One afternoon, a young mother named Radha came to the banyan tree. Her eyes were red from weeping. She sat at grandmother's feet and whispered, "I am lost. My husband is far away in the city seeking work, but we have heard nothing. My children are hungry, and fear is all I have left." Grandmother took Radha's trembling hands in hers. "Tell me, dear child, what do you see when you close your eyes?" Radha sobbed, "I see shadows. I see my husband forgetting us. I see us losing everything." Grandmother shook her head gently. "Shadows only grow when we turn our backs to the light. When we feed our minds with bitterness, our hearts become a desert. But if we plant seeds of hope, even the hardest ground can bloom." Radha looked up, confused. "How can I find hope when my reality is so dark?" Grandmother smiled and shared a secret. Many years ago, a man sat by a river, drowning in his own misery. He had no coin, no home, and no family. He felt he was the poorest soul on earth. An old traveler stopped and asked him why he wept. The man replied that he had nothing. The traveler laughed softly and pointed to the sparkling water, the golden sun, and the shade of the trees. He said, "If you focus only on the void in your pocket, you will remain a beggar. But if you focus on the life surrounding you, you will realize you are a king." The man chose to listen. He began to look for the small blessings in every hour. His life didn't change because of a miracle. It changed because he changed the way he saw the world. Grandmother leaned closer to Radha. "Your thoughts are the architects of your life. If you wake up and tell yourself that today is a tragedy, you will be too weak to fight. But if you tell yourself, 'I am strong and help is coming,' you will find the energy to provide for your children." Radha took a deep breath. For the first time in weeks, the weight on her chest felt lighter. "I will try," she promised. "I will choose better thoughts." From that day on, Radha changed her ritual. Every morning, she stood in the doorway and whispered, "Today is a day of hope." She worked with a new strength, her spirit no longer anchored by dread. Weeks passed. One evening, a messenger arrived. It was a letter from her husband. He had found steady work and had sent enough money to care for the family for months. Radha ran to the banyan tree, her face glowing. "You were right, grandmother. The light returned." The old woman simply nodded. "The light was always there, Radha. You just had to open your eyes to see it. Life will always bring storms, but a hopeful heart is a ship that cannot be sunk." Word of Radha's transformation spread through the village. One by one, the people began to visit the old woman under the banyan tree. She taught them all the same simple truth. Our lives are the reflection of our thoughts. And so the village changed, not because the work became easier, but because the people became stronger, finding peace in the power of a single positive thought.